Why, hello, everybody. As you can see today, I have my buddy Sam here. And we've been discussing tips on how to get him laid. He is a virgin. Yeah, he's never had no goblin pussy before, and I've been trying to help him out. And I was telling him about the story the first time I ever finger banged a girl. Like, oh man. So I decided that it might be funny to tell everybody. The first time that I ever stuck a finger in anybody, one, I was way too young to be doing it, just so you know. But she was young too, and we was both very dumb. And the only experience I ever had was none, except for the videos I watched on my parents' computers while they was gone. Like, that's it. Every once in a while, I'd sneak into my dad's room and steal his pornos from under his bed on VHSs and, fucking rewind it or fast forward it to the parts I liked. So that's the only experience I had. That, my cousin's talking shit all the time. I remember one of my cousins loved to finger bang his girl and make me smell his fucking fingers afterwards. And I was like, that smells like fish. And he'd get mad and smack me. But okay, on with the story. So first time that I got to, would that be third base or a little more? That's like 3.5 maybe. Yeah, when I almost got home, I was working at a drag strip with my girlfriend and her family, and we would ride in to get all together in her dad's big old van. Well, on the way home one night, she was rubbing on my leg, and so, I rubbed back. And it ended up, with my hands in her pants and her hands in my pants. You know how it goes. I don't know what the fuck the clit is at that time, so I'm trying to find the fucking hole. I'm like, I know I gotta stick my finger in there, so where is it at? I was even having trouble with that. Finally found the fucking hole. She didn't seem that into it, so I didn't know what else to fucking do. And then I remember I was watching this video where a dude stuck his finger in the other hole, if you know what I mean. So I was like, well, fuck, I got two hands. And I stuck my hand, around her ass. I had my arm around her, so I slid that arm down to her butthole. Well, everybody in the van is asleep except for her dad driving. So one, I don't know how the fuck they didn't know what the hell was going on unless he was asleep too and driving. So she's jacking me off at this point. I have a finger in her vagina, and then I stick my other finger right up her ass. And she goes, "Ugh." Yeah. And I was scared that her dad was going to fucking kill me. But he seemed not to fucking know still. So I'm going to fucking town at this point. She's all wet. I'm like, man, I must be doing something good because this is your goal, right? To get it all slicked up and wet. And, she was seeming like she was excited. She was having to bite her other arm to shut the fuck up. So her parents didn't fucking see it. Well, we're going at it for a while, and finally, man, I'm super fucking excited. I'm getting my pecker stroked for the first fucking time by a female. Not to say I've ever had it stroked by a guy, but, I'm going to have to backtrack there. I'd stroked my dick myself a lot at that point. I mean, I was a horny teenager, but that was the first time anybody else had stroked my dick. So I'm going to town on her. She's going to town on me. And then I nut. And it goes all over my belly. And I'm trying to make fucking noises to wake up her mom. And so her fucking dad don't wake up and notice me. And then I'm pretty sure she came, she started kind of bucking and acting fucking weird. So I was like, man, I think she just finished too. And I pulled my fingers out. Well, as soon as I did, you can smell poo. And her mom woke up from a dead sleep and goes, "Dickie, did you just take your shoes off or something? It fucking stinks in here." And Dickie, her brother, was like, "My shoes are on, Mom. My shoes are on. It ain't me." And then she's like, "Did you fart or something?" He's like, "No, Mom. Well, something fucking stinks in here." And I didn't know what the fuck to say. So I just kept my fucking mouth shut, but you could smell it. It smelled like poop and tuna.